Hey, YouTubers, the thumbnail might have promised strippers, but it was wrong. It's strip screws. So what we got here is a stripped Phillips screw. You might notice it might be shaky because I'm recording this on my camera, so, well, no apologies. So I got a regular number 2 Phillips. Kind of not working on that. I mean, that thing's so square, it's almost like it's a Robinson bit. And we got number 1 Phillips. Oh, and there's no hope of that. That just spins. But we have some Japanese spec screwdrivers for Japanese screws. And, well, you could get it out with this guy, but that screw is pretty much, screw's toast. But, hey, we got some grab on it right there. And that's a number 2. And these are Hosan brand. Get them cheap off Amazon and get a 4-pack and you'll get the most common sizes. And sizes for screwdrivers is, that's important too. You know, the number 1, number 2, 0, double aught, all that other fun stuff. So basically, what's been happening, especially here, people bring in strip screws, they can't get their frickin' gearbox or gun open or whatever, is they've been using regular, well, people aren't really going to notice, they've been using regular Phillips screwdrivers on their guns. Oh, got a little shine and contrast there. But the profile is different on the heads of these things. So let's see if we can get, I mean, this is a phone that's not going to have good macro. Let's take a look at this sort of head here. And, no, I don't have good contrast or light. Can we put something behind that? White will probably make it worse. Or not. Oh, there we go. And where's my number 2? Oh, I disturbed that. So this is... come on. Well, the things I do half-assed. Well, not half-assed. So it's number 2? Yeah, it is number 2. So... we have a number 2 American screwdriver right there. Wow, we got the nice, go down there? Yeah, we can. There we go. And so we got the number 2 American on the top. My apologies for the shadows. Maybe you can move that lamp a little. Yeah, there we go. So, number 2 American. It's Craftsman, old one. But you can see the profile at the tip there. Ooh, a little tough to do when you're looking through viewfinder. This profile, it's shallower on the Japanese than it is on the Phillips. And that's important. That means screws that are shallow and wide, like what's found on a lot of Airsoft gearboxes as they come out of Asia, are the Japanese spec, and you won't strip them out. So, that's important. These screwdrivers are cheap, these Hosans, but I mean, everyone has Phillips, but if you're constantly stripping out screws, that's your problem. Let's see, what do we got here? I can show you what a JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard, whatever the hell it's meant for, whatever it means. I think that's probably what it is. But can we get a good focus on that? We probably aren't going to be able to focus good on that. Maybe, come on. Yeah, you see that little dot right there? That means it's a Japanese screw, a JIS screw. Shallower than a regular Phillips. And it's profiled differently too. Oh, on the sides. So if we get to this guy in here in the shot, oh my god, this is much harder than you think with a camera phone because the lens is on one side. It's not right in front of you. Okay, so if you look at the profile right there on those, it's nice and sharp. It's a nice sharp cutoff. Phillips, oftentimes this one has kind of a nice sharp cut to it, but you might get like cheap, like Harbor Freight stuff that's just like, ugh, you know. So what we have here is a Crytek gearbox. Online forums and whatnot, this seems to be what people have the most trouble with stripping out screws. And these, they don't have the little dot indicator, but I know I've been in some Tridents, and I've seen little dots designating it's a a JIS screw, you know, like the little dot we showed here on that guy. If it'll focus, yeah, little dot denotes that. So you want to prevent stripping these out, because no fun for you or me when I have to take it out. These I know are number 2s. So let's go with this closest one. So this guy, he fits, rocks around. He'll probably strip that out. Oh, where was that? Yeah, here we go. Here's a Craftsman. Yeah, still got some wobble. May strip you out. But, yeah. Let's put a number 1 in there. I can show you the pitfalls of putting a number 1 in. So if you can see, if I can put the camera with my phone, that's got a lot of play in there. You know, the screw isn't moving. The screwdriver's moving. It doesn't have good grip on that. But again, we know it's not a number 1. So it's just another cheap Chinese screwdriver. So let's grab our, well, even with a Japanese number 1. Doesn't quite fit right. So that's why it's important to use the correct size. But this Japanese number 2 fits tight in there. It does not move. So we're going to push down and twist, because I only have one arm. Well, I have 2 arms, but one's holding the camera. And see, this fucker's coming right out. Ooh, demonetized. So, look at that. Right out. But you're saying, hey, you know, doesn't Crytek have some that have thread lock on them? And on the Vector, I don't know which ones are the thread lock ones. Let's get that out of the way so I do not get confused with what screw goes where. But if I was to guess, it would be underneath this QC sticker. So let's just throw this guy in there. And it's coming. Oh man, this is like watching paint dry, isn't it? No thread locker on that one. I'd probably go through all the screws and there'd be no thread lock on any of these. But, well, you know, we'll just crack them all off. And when we get a hard one... No, that one was easy. 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 So, I mean, these could be thread locked, but coming out easy. You never know. Let's just pop this one out just to see. But normally, I mean, they got a couple that are thread locked. But like I said, I usually see those on CRBs. I don't take these things apart. Well, I do, but it's, you know, it's the bevel gear. Well, actually, this one I don't know. But yeah, no, I got like a Trident that's in for repair, so I'll look for one of those. Maybe I'll video that just to prove. Even the 2 Loctited screws that are in the Crytek gearbox, unstripped, unscathed. Oh my god, focus. Look at that. No scratches or gouges or anything. Came out, you know, a little extra force because, hey, there's Loctite on it. Perfect.